This is breaking news.
Welcome to Illustrate Radio.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
The one and only, the original.
Illustrate Radio now.
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pistol. I was making that cash. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn up. Fuck you, man.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Illustrate Radio right here on WEMS. I am your host, T. Gray, and of course, y'all already know I got my co-host with me, my pretty brown, Miss Lucky in the building. What's up?
How you doing, Glow baby? What's going on?
Yeah,
You stay glowing. I swear you making me want to light up. Okay, now you light me up. All right,
Let me tell you something. It's the power of these lights, okay? The power of these lights.
Nah,
I'm not even really this color for real, because Lord know I ain't washed my face today. So this the power of these lights. Well, welcome you guys to another episode. Of course, you already know when we come in here, we got to take care of our church business. So I want you to hit that like button. I want you to hit that subscribe. I want you to tell a friend and share this thing, you guys, on every platform. And if you can't find us here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, on all these places that we're streaming, you can always go iHeartRadio. You can always hit up your 7 on demand on your Roku every Wednesday at 8. We are there as well. Also, if you guys want to be a guest and you want to come in, you want to hang out with us one night, hit us up at illustrate_radio, because we is here.
Yeah, we're
We're here. And we want to make sure that you guys are included in this journey. Lucky, how your week been, babe?
You know what? My week has been tumultuous, but I guess, when you can, you do. So I'm just glad that I'm here to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to have that perspective on it. Baby girl birthday tomorrow. So doing a lot of stuff for that too. Yeah.
Come on,
my baby gonna be 9. So yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be 9. Oh, I thought she's about to be 10.
Gonna
My daughter be 10 this year. I thought they was the same age.
Oh, no. I mean, but they still close in age either way. But yeah, that's what's up. They're 10. I'm not ready for 10. I'm like, dang, y'all don't want to do all this for the 9. What you want to do for your 10th birthday? Look, I'm not doing what I want to do it.
Listen, first off, my daughter told me she wanted to go to Vegas. And she said she wanted to go to Vegas last year. She said, next year I want to go to Vegas. So that had been our plan. Unfortunately, plans have now changed because her birthday will be while I am home recovering. So I won't be able to fly that soon. So now it's like, well, what else you want to do? She's like, well, I want to go to New York. I said, New York is doable. You can do that.
New York is doable. Yes, New York is definitely doable.
But that girl, she told me she wanted to go to Vegas. I said, who in the hell?
I know, kid. Like my son, I'm like, oh yeah, Mom, I won't go back to Massanutten. And I'm like, you want Massanutten, you want shoes, you want a lot of stuff. Do you know Massanutten is not cheap?
They want to be flown out. Do you understand me? They want to be flew out, and this is what I wonder. Does it start at this age? Like, all you older hoes, let me know. Is this where it starts? Is this where and not just older hoes, young broads too that's getting flown out? Y'all let me know. Is this where it starts? Does it start at 10 that y'all just want to be on these trips and somebody else to pay for it? Is this where it begins? Jesus Christ. But we're gonna go ahead and get the show started, you guys. I had to have a little banter because I miss my co-host.
I miss you too.
Yes, and we're waiting on DJ Stiletto to come in and join us. We're gonna go ahead and jump into My Love Ann.
Yes.
So today's Love Ann is going to be super simple. Today's Love Ann is love, and y'all need to chill. And I'm talking to everybody who is utilizing social media to run their lives. Y'all need to chill. It was a bit much to me when people had to post their every move, their every meal, It's a bit much to me when you utilize social media to unload your grievances with other people. You air your dirty laundry. Um, it was too much to me, just some of the things that I see in general. And don't get me wrong, I did tell y'all to like us, follow us, and subscribe. So it's not that T Gray doesn't use social media as I should. However, for you all who are living your lives for the likes, for you all who are having these heated, super personal discussions on these platforms and you want your life to go viral, I really think y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. And I don't mean chill in the way that I'm saying, hey, don't ever use it. But be mindful of what you're putting out there. Be mindful of what's going to come back on you. And I don't know at what point it changed. And when it got to be so important, to be honest with you, I blame Kim Kardashian and her sex tape because I feel like that was a turning point. Don't know why, but I feel like that was a turning point, and that was really when it wasn't just reality TV, it was more reality social media. But I've come across some videos, you guys, lately that it just left me speechless, left me just in awe. I'm sure if you all are on social media, you've seen the live with the cousins who are now pregnant. Um, and the girl is crying and she's upset and the dude is pretty much like he don't care and she's like, oh, but you nutted in me, and he's like, I'm not having a baby with my cousin. That shouldn't be what we see. That shouldn't be what you should be so eager to share. I saw a video yesterday or day before yesterday. There's a husband and a wife and a mother-in-law, and they're all engaged in a what it wasn't even super heated argument. It was heavy words being used and attitudes being thrown. The man died on Facebook Live because the wife shot him over not making dinner. And the mother-in-law is instigating. And while she shoots this man on Facebook Live, mother-in-law is there, children are there. It's like there's no remorse. Her concern was, oh my God, I'm going to jail. The mother-in-law is telling her to run. This is happening on live. This is what the world has now become. It went from something to connect, something to network, something to keep you informed, something for just minor entertainment, to what you do for the like, what you do for the numbers, what you do, the parts of your lives that you choose to share that are truly, truly private. And don't get me wrong, this is a place where it could be super inspirational, it could be super motivational, and all of that. You see parts of people that you don't normally see, and it's a blessing that they let us into their lives or that we share our lives in that way. However, some of y'all need to chill. Some of y'all need to chill, and you need to be mindful of what you put out. You need to be mindful of how it's going to come back. And you need, like, you're not Kim K. Let me say that. You're not this person where you can show your whole cooch and it's gonna make you a billionaire. This is not what the day-to-day happens. It is not for social media. Some of these people that we put on pedestals are now, doing OnlyFans because they ain't got no money. So that's the only way they can get some money is from OnlyFans. Like, don't go down that rabbit hole. It's just my advice. It's just my advice. Don't go down that rabbit hole and get stuck, you guys. Like, chill. Chill on what you're doing. Chill on your actions. Chill on what you choose to share. Chill on killing people on live. Chill on getting knocked up by your cousin on live. Like, chill, y'all. Like, seriously, I don't even know what other way to put it. But I love y'all. And I would love to see everybody be successful and grow and live this thing called life. I'm tired of my people popping up with these type of videos. I'm tired of my people just not understanding when it's a time to chill and when it's a time to act. Like, there's so many things going on in the world that require a time to act. and yet you all are quiet on it. You all are quiet. Crickets. It's crickets with the way that the world is changing and the things that directly affect us as people. It's crickets. But y'all out here doing this dumb stuff. So just, I'll try not to make this too long. I'm sorry if I did, but just a little love, and y'all go ahead and chill on the social media thing.
Mhm.
Rethink, and
Protect
rethink,
your privacy.
and rethink.
Privacy is peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to chill. That's it. That's it.
Hey, babies.
What's
What's up,
up,
DJ
Stiletto?
Stilettos?
Hi guys, I snuck in on like the most important part, so I kind of just like eased my way into like, wow,
That's what's up. We
the
got
cussing
you.
part is serious. Like
That's real serious. That's nasty. Like,
but they didn't know.
man, why is it that that's going to get me into just my luck? All right, so it's just my luck that I made a post earlier in reference to, things that we use to protect our space, and just looking at that whole interview on social media. Period. It was just like, damn, like we really are out of touch with selves and a lot of things that are going on around us, like the currency thing. It's just and the Dalai Lama, we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna get into that later. But it's just all of these wild things are happening around us, and we're becoming so mute to it. Like we're not even responding to things like we should. We're so focused on social media that we're not really looking at the real world and the things that are around us. But that's not really what I was gonna get into. Just T Gray just triggered something in me real quick. So I'm gonna make mine really quick. Leading with love or leading in kindness will actually get you a lot of places. So I know I talk about this a lot, but I be feeling like I have instant karma on those days where I really just feel like I'm completely empty, right? And I'm just drained, and not really like drained because it's a lot of drama things going on, but just drained from the day-to-day rigmarole and everything else going on. And just being able to do, like I said when I came on, if you're able to do, those who can do. So anyway, I was in a store at Walmart and skipped a couple lines because the lines was long. Anyway, get into this one line. Self-checkout was pretty much a breeze once I got there, but then the line got long behind me. There's an older gentleman waving like, oh yeah, let me, can I just buy this one item? I'm like, oh, you sure? No, come on, I'll buy your item for you. It was a bottle of water, no problem. I ended up realizing that, yeah, Walmart don't take Apple Pay. So he's sitting there making small talk. He's like, can I buy you something? I'm like, no, you can't buy me nothing. Anyway, long story short, he ended up clearing my bill, right? And he cleared my bill. And not only that, he didn't even try to holler at me. I mean, when I mean old man, I mean old man. Okay. Like, old man. But he cleared my bill, let me keep the change. And on my way out, there was another couple. And I don't really judge when I give. When my heart tells me to give, I give. I don't care who it is. If I feel safe to give, I'm going to give. But this couple looked like they, had kidney or liver issues or jaundice. Anyway, I just gave them the change. Here you go, take the change. All right, cool. And I hope that like through the week, even though that was yesterday, through the week and out through the day, that kind of just like led me when your cup is feeling empty, like, even though I was feeling drained right before coming on the show, but sometimes seeing a beautiful smile, and stuff like that just kind of fills your cup back up. So although we have a lot of things going on around us, a lot of important things are happening around us that will affect our livelihoods. And social media is not one of them. I think we need to take a break. I caught myself also spending so much time on social media as well. I think we need to take a break to kind of just be more present in where we are in our surroundings and understanding like doing a 5-year plan and looking at the future is really more important than surfing on social media and putting all your business out there. Oh my God. But anyway, that is it for just my luck. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. Anyway, be present, lead with love, all of that other good stuff. Y'all know that's what I say and what I live on and what I stand on forever and ever. And when you're drained, God is going to send somebody to fill your cup up for you. So don't even worry about it.
Very
Yeah,
true, very true. I'm
I was
thirsty, guys.
Gemini with my just my luck. I was all over the place because I'm not. It's like here.
It's okay. It's okay. DJ Stiletto, you got any motivational words from the brain to meet me?
I am worn out. Okay. Nope.
Well,
I don't.
oh,
One day at a time. this month is a big month for me, so excuse me of my absence for all the viewers and you too. I'm doing a lot.
You working.
I'm working. So
Yeah. You in a
Well,
position to
you look
do
pretty.
so. You look flawless.
Yeah,
So
you look
I
pretty.
look I look chump.
You
No,
giving
I'm
me,
not
well,
you giving me a
pregnant.
little
I'm about to
chocolate
say
Sade
if that's the
right
case.
now.
No, because everybody that sees me, if I step out there like, oh, you're a breed, you look pregnant, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Man, this is what I
I'm
don't
just
like. That's why
eating
I'm
like
like,
I'm
give me a
happy.
customer.
Like
Can I take them? You know,
I just
sometimes
never
we love
been in
them, but
a
can I take
space
them?
where my metabolism has always been so high because I dance and I'm so active. So, now that I've actually kind of settled and, I'm getting older, like the weight is actually just kind of sitting on me. And I'm okay with this weight, people. It's okay. It looks good. Let me just live my life fat and happy. And yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm with child. So just relax. All right.
Well, you still my
It's
chocolate Sade.
okay.
So, so.
Your
Thank
pretty
you.
brown skin.
Okay. Yes. So you guys, it is time for Spit That In.
Let me slide over because this thing is blowing me up. Okay, so spit that ish. We got Queen Latifah. Hold on, I'm gonna get it together. Um, okay, so Queen Latifah becomes the first female rapper to join the Library of Congress, which I think is super dope. National Recording Registry. Dana, aka Queen Latifah Owens, has another history-making moment to her extensive list of accomplishments. Man, Queen Latifah be doing a damn thing, and I love to see the things that she's doing behind the scenes. So according to her first female rapper to join, sorry. All right. Also short, all her songs are completely album or her album. I'm just not.
Lucky, you're going in and out, so we can't hear
And
you.
so is this. Hold on. I'm trying to read and not okay. So anyway, the National Recording Registry preserves our history through recording, sound, and reflects our nation's diverse culture. States Librarian Congress Carla Hayden. Only 625 selections have been in the National Recording Registry since inception. Carla Hayden adds, the National Library is proud to help ensure these recordings are preserved for generations to come. And we've welcomed the public input on what songs, speeches, podcasts, or recorded sounds we should preserve next. We received more than 1,100 public nominations this year for recordings to add to the registry. That's fire. I'm sorry, it took me a second to get through that, y'all. Look. But congrats to Queen Latifah. She has done everything from Broadway opera, from gospel to acting. I mean, damn, to directing, producing, writing. Like has she done a book yet? I feel like she did a book too.
But I wish a lot of people would follow into her footsteps. Like I feel like everybody is still in one lane, or I feel like a lot of people are still somewhat trying to show up other actors or rappers, and it's like there's different lanes that you can get into. Like once you have a name, it's like explore other options because you never know where that could take you as well. And with Queen Latifah, she's been a trailblazer. She set those type of rules and those type of she's opened up those kind of doors for them. And I just want more women to take those opportunities and follow after her.
But I also feel like she's kind of like naturally gifted. And although they take a lot of practice and precision, that's a lot of consistency. You have to have a longevity of a career to know how to balance that. And so some people are just so pop in and out. They have popcorn because they don't really want to do the work. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to do the work that it takes. It takes a lot of dedication. But again, when you're naturally gifted at something, it doesn't seem like work to you. So that could be it too. Talking about star power. So Martin Lawrence will be getting his own star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. And guess what? On what date, y'all? 4/20. They announced. So that's going to be super dope. I'm proud of Martin Lawrence. All the accomplishments that he's done. in movies and television and stand-up comedy. Like my man has done endless as well. So shout out to Martin Lawrence getting his star finally too.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm surprised that it did take this long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised by some of the people who got it before him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm surprised. And he found out last year. He did a video about it, you guys, back in June 2022 when he found out he was going to get it. But just leading up to that, some of the people who got it anyway, like Michael B. Jordan just got it. And I'm not knocking Michael B. Jordan because he's phenomenal. However, I think that there have been people in the entertainment game whose body of work supersedes that of Michael B. Jordan.
I
I
thought.
feel like it's a lot of people who deserve that star. You know what I mean? But kudos to Martin. Kudos to Martin for shouting out Landover, okay? Because I'm a Landover girl. He said from Landover to DC to Hollywood. He
Landover,
said we did
hey.
it.
Does
Yeah,
Jamie
come
Foxx have
on.
one?
You said what?
Does Jamie Foxx have one?
I can't remember. I can't
He should,
remember.
yeah, Jamie Foxx should definitely have one too. I'm gonna tell y'all, Jamie Foxx is one of the most influential chameleonaires when it comes to like when that man masters something, and that's what I call naturally gifted too. He showed all his talents on the Jamie Foxx show, like
Everything.
every last one of his talents was exuded on that stage, and I feel like that was like just a jump start, and he put his own self on. So shout out to Jamie Foxx. That was random, but yeah, he should definitely have a star just off of Ray alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though? Ain't nothing random because that's just real talk in general. Everybody should exude all their talents in and of what they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In and of what they do. Like
Yep.
the way I'm about to add this sex stuff to my comedy shows, y'all gonna be like, what? I'm like, nah, combine this shit.
Combine it.
You
Mhm.
know
Yeah,
what I mean?
combine it.
The
Why
way,
not?
because it's so many things that people miss out on. But you know what? We miss out on ourselves because I think a lot of times we get fearful of our own power. We get fearful of our own talents. We get
Word.
fearful. Like even our accomplishments sometimes an accomplishment will set somebody back if they're not careful
Mhm.
because they're scared. And they're scared to
Mhm.
be like, I was listening to this interview the other day about this lady who was talking about how she was scared to be successful. And that's real talk though. That's
That's
real
some real
talk.
shit.
You get jaded on yourself. You get that
Mhm.
in your head that, oh, I can't. And you'd be surprised, bitch, you've been doing, I'm screaming my language. You've been doing it. You know what I mean? You've been doing what you said that you can't. So yeah, look, that wasn't random. Everybody needed that word, including me. Amen.
Amen. That's a word to be had. I cannot wait. And when the next show, just to put it out there, when the next show again?
My next show is next week, Wednesday, April the 19th, you guys, at the DC Comedy Loft. The lineup is sick with it.
I can't wait because you know them pre 420 shows be like that.
The lineup is thick with it. And now that you mentioned this pre 420, I'm gonna get District Elixir to pull up, you guys. So if y'all want to come and get your edibles, your cookies, your trees, your flowers, I'm sorry, not trees, your flowers. They
The
even have
flower powers.
syrups. They even have syrups that come in little injectables you can shoot in your drinks.
Oh
Just
yeah.
saying. I'm just saying, shoot, the District Elixir people, for a shout out to them because that company in general, their stuff is so on point. It's ridiculous. It's
I can't wait to
ridiculous.
try it.
Thank God we don't have the same rules as in Georgia, where we're not going
I
to
know
get
well you
felony
can't
charges
have
for our
nothing.
edibles.
It's a felony. Like you could catch a felony. That's wild to me. Carrying edibles will get you a felony. You better off carrying a tree. That's what he said. He's like, don't carry no edibles. Carry the tree. Better off
But
doing
when
it
I
that
tell
way.
you though, a little cookie this big will have your life. Just say
So talking about being on drugs, you know what I'm saying? Billy Harlan announces that he's going to do another Fire Festival too. Now I'm not sure if anybody remembers. Apparently they were on drugs when they decided to do this. They promised a certain amount of people got some motor parts and
Lucky,
he was
pause. Can't hear you.
Oh, see. And this is why I just don't even need.
It's your signal. The signal get choppy for a second, and it be right when you on a roll. That's
Yeah.
choppy for a second, but as soon as BB say something, calm down. So keep going.
All right, let me see if this works. Okay, so he decides that he's going to do another fire festival, and this time he's actually going to try to. He's just been recently released from prison, I think a year ago. Matter of fact, he was sued, still owes $24 million that he's able doing the first festival.
He's trying to get it back.
Huh? What you say?
Did you say, what did you say? I said he trying to get that money back so he can pay out and then do it back again.
Yeah, but bro, who's trusting you right now? That's why I said you gotta be on drugs. Like either he on drugs or somebody on drugs that's not talking to him and keeping it a band with him. I'm not sure if y'all also remember that Ja Rule was behind it as well. I don't think Ja Rule faced any, repercussions because he was probably just endorsing, co-founder, that type of thing, position or whatever. But yeah, nah. I fool me once. You know what I'm saying? But twice. Nah, you better off doing a Facebook Live concert so people can see that you actually did something. But other than that, no, we're not about to fall for it, bro.
Can I just say that, and I'm going to tread lightly, of course, you guys, these are the thoughts and opinions of T. Gray and not that of Illustrate Radio. But when it comes to a good con, when it comes to just pulling the wool over a person's eyes, can I tell you that white people got the game sold up?
Unlock.
Because for you to con people out of $27.4 million.
Oh, that's how much it was.
27.4 million. Not a concert in sight, not a security guard, not a stage, not a bag of popcorn, not $27.4 million.
$1 million.
Go to jail. Get out. And then had the audacity to say, "Oh, it's real this time." And somebody's still gonna let you do it? Mm-hmm. Baby, can I tell you, every once in a while I want to wake up a white man. Every once in a while. Not every day.
I also think that people forget. I also think that there comes a new set of people, individuals who will believe it because they're not gonna do their research. They
saw the documentary, so they thinking oh, they about to have another documentary. This is going to revenue.
Oh, let me be a part of it. Woo! No, I don't.
Yep,
it's just gonna be another demographic because it's all to be honest, and I can't wrong with this. He believes that this is going to be a success. He truly, wholeheartedly believes that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about the mind. It's a powerful motherfucking thing. And this is why they're able to pull the wolves over so many people's eyes, is because even sheep don't believe a wolf gonna bite them until the motherfucking they sit there and be sheeping it on up. Oh, hey wolf, come on in. You furry like us.
Sorry for yawning, y'all. It's been a long.
I'm telling you.
Look, it's been a long day. We all tired. Y'all saw me stumbling and fumbling.
I'm so sorry.
But I know
I can mute, but I can't cut the screen off.
Yeah, this month was definitely about to miss me. I was like, I love y'all, but because I'm just full force and everything I have going on, I was just pause. But we pushing.
I've been so protective of my time and my space and my privacy. I caught myself slipping for a second, just forgetting, Keisha, what? No, we're not doing that. Keep your shit private and protected, okay? Because
that's the greatest
telling
thing.
You, that's peace right there. Excuse me, you don't have to explain disappointments. You don't have to talk about progress unless you want to share it. You don't have to talk about none of that stuff when you keep shit to your motherfucking self. Okay.
Mhm.
Or keep it to where it's a close net of people who are your supportive circle around you. Because not
Right.
everybody needs to know everything that you're tapping into. I
And not
promise you.
everybody means you well neither. So, you know.
Very
Exactly.
true, that part.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's why it's better just to keep quiet, because even me learning, like, even within my inner circle, I'm just learning like what to say, what not to say. Let me say it after the fact, after I get it done, after I'm happy with what I did and happy with my work and my piece, then I can express to you. You know what I'm saying? But that's after. Like, wait till after I kick in the door, then we can have that conversation. But until then, it's like I just want to just protect my peace fully, full on.
Yeah, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
So it seems like
I'm
Lucky
still
is
I'm still
on
here, y'all. I
the
just had to
okay.
Here,
take care
you're
So
of
let's
audience.
keep it going. Let's keep it going. What's next up on Spit That Ish?
Not her laugh.
Oh, the Dalai Lama. The
No,
Dalai Lama
I don't want to talk about it.
asking the
Talk about
boy
it.
to suck his tongue as our blood clot joke is not. See, this is the thing. This is where the uproar should be. We be uproaring on the wrong things.
So one, let me just say this. Dalai Lama been nasty.
Ben, long
Been
time.
nasty.
All of them, the whole
With little
religious
kids.
tribe of people.
Been nasty with little kids. Now, this is like she said, when we should be in an uproar. What does not make sense to me is nobody protected that child.
Nobody. Where was the parent?
Nobody protected
Nobody.
that child. Not, that's
One
one part.
person. They sitting there recording. I was like,
Nobody protected that child. So now that's an experience that that child has to deal with. Okay.
Mm.
Now this grown old ass man's kissing me in the mouth. Two, why ain't nobody arrested Dalai Lama by now?
Why would
People have
they?
publicly seen him do other things.
Why would
With
they?
children.
They're not going to arrest him. Let me tell you why they're not going to arrest him, because they all look at him and put him so high on a pedestal. Even with the
no,
trash ass
no, they
apology
all
that
in
they had, they
cahoots.
still
That's why.
accepted the apology and still let the video continue. They ain't even do no rallies to take the video down. Like, you don't know if the little boy done got embarrassed, all that. And like T said, the Dalai Lama been nasty. They just got him caught on camera. That now. So now it's like now he has to apologize. But they been knew what was going on. And I guarantee you that's not the first child that has done that.
But this is just the world that we live in, y'all.
That
And
shit
I
was
think that it's so
disgusting, yo. I couldn't
sad.
even.
It's so sad that this is what our world is.
Our world
One,
is.
they nobody cares about kids.
Mm-mm.
Nobody cares about kids.
Mm-mm.
And nobody cares about women second. Kids first, women second. I think maybe black men might be third. But
Don't
nobody
do that, y'all.
cares. Like kids
Why?
and women all over the world, not just here, they all over the world are second class citizens to men. They can beat us, they can molest us, they can rape us, they can kill us, they can lock us up in rooms, chain us to stuff. They can do whatever they want. What whatever they want.
Yep.
And it's okay.
Mhm.
And I personally am sick of that. Y'all know I want more words to use, but we censored a little bit. I am sick
Oh,
to
we
my
are. Oops.
stomach of some of the things that I see and that I hear, that I come across,
Facts.
and
Mhm.
it's always okay. It's always okay. And I'm gonna tell you why, because men set the standard for it being okay. And so I've had conversations on air and I've had conversations off air when it comes to what I feel like when we support a male belief, because it's so many things that happen in this world where the structure has been set up by men. The structure and the ideology behind it is all man based. And as long as we are played to be the inferior person, then in a man's mind, it's always okay. So I don't always agree with those things when they come across our when we come across in conversation. This shit here, molestation, raping, whatever,
Pedophilia all the way
pedophilia,
around. That shit is
like,
disgusting.
and it's just like, oh, everybody just bats an eye and keep it pushing. Why? Why
Because
is that
honestly,
cool?
it's so much sex. It's just so much disgusting, degrading shit on the internet that you just throw past it. Like it's so many of these stories. I'm sure, like you said, this is not the first type of story, but
And
there's
it's
so
not
many
even just
different
the
types of
internet.
stories, like
Okay.
about the museum of the kids giving adults head paintings of this, a whole museum of this in New York. Like that's crazy to me.
Let
That's
me tell y'all
crazy.
something.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
it's not
these
the
these things that we are sitting here focused on are
mhm.
just, and even women, like even I'm guilty of it. These superficial topics that we sit here and be focused on are just like, it's pointless. It's becoming now to the point where I don't care what's being said on the internet. Let's talk about some shit that is broken within us that we need to fix, because all of that shit, not that this is sickening. It's
It
disgustingly sickening.
is.
And no one's taking accountability. We just so desensitized to it. That's why we can't take accountability, because it's just like, well, okay, I'm gonna just keep scrolling. This is gonna be something else. Next week is gonna be somebody else did something. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what though? Because to me, it starts at home first. And most families have that creepy uncle, the nasty cousin. Well, you know what I mean?
Yep. That,
That
and nobody don't say nothing.
and
So
then we see it in the world and it's like, oh well, this is just what happens. No. Why is that just what happens? Why is it okay? Why is it okay?
mm,
Why is it okay for this man who is a self-proclaimed whatever he is? I don't even know what the hell the Dalai Lama is supposed to do all day. I don't even
that's
know
why
what
I'm
they
like, what is his purpose?
um but whatever it is, why is it okay? Because this person is in a position of power or whatever? No, it's simply because he was born a male.
No,
It's
and it's
simply
simply
because
because
he's a man.
this whole regime is built off of pedophilia. Okay, these are not the thoughts of Illustrate Radio. These are thoughts of Lakeisha Marie Washington.
But
Okay,
that's what it is though,
that's
man.
what it is. The
That's what they
whole
want.
society is built off of this barbaric, pedophile induced culture. Okay, um, it's barbaric. That's what it is. But it ain't us.
It's not us, but it's a lot of people in this world, though.
It's a lot of people in this world. Like
And I'm not
that.
gonna sit here and act like women don't do some stuff. They do.
Yeah, we do. You know, I
Some
be holding
women,
them
some
accountable.
women do pull up on these little boys, and to the little boys look like it's so great. They don't even know they being molested. So I'm not gonna act like it's not like women don't. However, I will say that the mindset around the things that happen to men and women in this world
Mhm.
has been set up by men.
Is a
It's
barbaric
been
male
set up for
induced
us to
culture.
be
Mhm.
inferior. It's been set up for us to be in fear. It's been set up for us to be used as objects. It's been set up for us to be like raped, killed, maimed, all those things. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? If you're covered, you get beat. If you're uncovered, you get beat. It doesn't matter because a man said so. Doesn't
Yeah,
Right.
matter.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's men saying we're not gonna go do nothing to the Dalai Lama. It's meant like I'm sorry, I can't even keep on. I can't even keep on the topic because it's frustrating. It's
Yeah, it's
frustrating to see these things, and it's supposed to be okay. Supposed to be okay. It's not,
and
though.
it's not
It's not.
definitely
It's
not.
sad. I'm
But
gonna
then
go
it's just
ahead and
like
I'm
you.
gonna leave
I
this.
guess when you're just going through life, it's very easy to just focus on what you can focus on, because it'd be like, yo, this shit is so overwhelming. Like, how could like one person like me really attack it? And y'all know I'm big on, if I don't have a solution for it, back burner, because I can't process problems for too long, because then I get caught in the rigmarole. And sometimes we need to get caught and just sit down and like literally have the discussion amongst people who actually really want to impact change. But until we have those conversations, until we start putting these uncles on the spot, until we actually start publicly saying shit, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, yo, yeah, I don't want you playing with the kids because you're a little funny, and we notice. Yeah, you can say it just like that. We notice. So yeah, not our kids type shit. Like, matter of fact, no kids don't play with that uncle right there. Don't. Yeah, we gonna train y'all, get y'all minds right, all of that stuff. We gotta literally try to like probe our kids to attack these or see certain things and literally yell it out for what it is, because kids are so honest. They be like, oh, you creepy. Say it loud, say it proud and loud. Trust your intuition. We ain't hushing nothing over here. So we got to get rid of the hush culture. We got to get rid of the cancel culture. We got to get rid of the public everything I want to show everything. We got to get rid of all of this shit. All this shit that we love to do so much. We got to kind of like just do it to a minimum and help where we can help. Because this shit, man, this is nasty. Like, if I was that mother, I would have literally took a machete and chopped his tongue out. Like, who the fuck child you think you're doing that to? Like, and I want you to, I would not kill you. I want you to
but they
feel
will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how.
Yeah.
You're doing
That'll be sometimes
to defend
some
your
things
child.
are worth the sacrifice. And that's what we have to also be willing to do, is sacrifice just a little. Some things are like, I don't mind being the oddball in the room, the one, oh yeah, you do this, you do. Yep, sure. I'll take it all day. So we're gonna have these uncomfortable conversations, and I'm
Let
still
me
gonna
tell
hold
you
you
this
accountable.
though. I'm too old. Okay, I do not care.
Wait.
I don't care. That's what it comes to. I feel like you get to a certain age after a lot of experiences and a lot of lessons where you just don't give up no more. That's the point I've reached. And you stand on everything you say, and you stand on your own morals and how you were raised and how you're raising your kids. Everything else, I do not care if you snickering. I do not care if you have something to say. This is not your life. This is my life. I'm standing on what I believe in and what I'm teaching my kids so they can later teach their kids what, how it go. Other than that, I don't care. I don't care. I think that is where I have reached. That is my message tonight.
I care when I can. That's where I'm at right now. I care when I can. When I can care, I will care.
No,
I'm not gonna say I don't care about that.
At some point, for me personally, I've cared too much, if that makes sense. So now,
yeah, but you gonna hold on, wait. That's not true, because you care where you can. When it comes to T Gray and me, you care when you can. When I needed that extra push, you care when you can. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean.
Not so much saying that I just don't care. Like, it's just certain stuff that you would normally pay attention to, or normally give your 2 cents of, or normally have your opinion on. Now it's like, do what you do, because I'm gonna stand right here and do what I do and feel how I feel and speak on what I speak on. That's it. Like, sometimes it's just like you get to a point when you understand, like, not everybody is going to have the same visions. Not everybody was raised the same. Not everybody is going to, defend, whatever the same way. So then it becomes like, yeah, now I don't care. I know in my 20s, even in like early 30s, I used to be like, oh, let me get in this. Well, because I'm the kind-hearted one, speak up for my friends. Now, that's where I'm at. That's where I've reached in life. And it's okay to be like that. I think at first I beat myself up because I didn't think it was okay, because that's not what I was so used to. Now, it's like, let me protect my own peace and what I have going on, and just not care.
A word to be had. If I feel like what I'm gonna say is gonna challenge or trigger you, I don't even care to say nothing at all because you're not gonna be receptive. So I'm good on
What's it
even
gonna
speaking about
do?
it.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna argue. We're gonna fall out.
No, and I don't care to do that. I don't care to do any of that. I'm good.
That part.
I'm gonna just fall back, change up a little bit, be around you for a little bit, get you by the doses, you know.
This is nice. My kids are growing up, you guys. Being the oldest person on the show, bitch, I've been there. I like it.
She said, I've been
It's a good place to be. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That was me 5 years ago, bitch. I love it. I love this for y'all. It's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like,
It doesn't
you have
mean
no
that I don't
idea.
love my
Peaceful.
circle or my people anymore.
No,
Any less.
but you know what?
my
It's
character,
peaceful.
but it's just
It's peaceful as
peaceful.
fuck.
It's
that
peaceful.
part.
It's a place of
Peaceful.
peace that I don't think we really realize. We don't realize until we reach it and we be like, oh,
Mm-mm.
oh, this is what this is.
You'd be like, this is what it is.
Yeah,
I
and it's
love
nice.
it here.
Yeah, and it's
I
nice,
love it here.
honey. I
I
take
love
full
it
on
here.
vacations there. Do you understand?
What you mean? All day, every day. I'll be there 24/7, 365.
Where you at? Go.
Just go, yep. Not here.
Okay.
That's why when y'all see peace place, peaceful, peace and happiness. That's so anyway, talking about peace and happiness, would you actually before we get into it, let's get into our what is it? Hot topic. Oh, the hot take. My bad. I'm off tonight, y'all. Bear with me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, y'all. Would you actually still be with your spouse if they could not physically be intimate with you?
No.
I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
No.
Good, but I'm gonna let y'all answer first.
Stiletto said no twice already. You missed it.
So what if
Why?
okay, so for
Why not
instance,
stiletto?
right.
No. I mean, well, it depends on how deep does that go? Like we just
Like what if no, okay, like they got a health issue now, and their health issue causes them to not be able to stun up a nugget. You know what I'm saying?
but
They
he
can't.
still got fingers and he still got a mouth. So
He still got a mouth and he still got fingers.
oh well, then carry on.
His neck better be the best in the world.
A1.
A1. Okay, T, what about you?
So I'm right there, I guess, because it's your spouse. You know, it's the person you chose to spend your life with.
Right.
You know, sickness and health and all of that. And if it were me, I wouldn't want them to leave me.
Mm-hmm.
However, I wouldn't want them to cheat either. And so I feel like that's such a sticky situation because for me, I could only be satisfied so long with your mouth and your fingers. I could only be satisfied so long with the mechanism. You know, if you bring a dildo, whatever, into the bedroom. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did have a solid answer for this. But I think that how much you love a person, how much that person loves you back is probably the biggest part of that.
Yep.
It's because that's going to dictate how much you can take, how long you can take it, whatever.
Yep.
It's a lot of people who could be like, I could live the rest of my life like this. I love you, you love me. I'm here.
Yeah.
And then it's a group that's like, but I need that heat from that real thing. I need to feel them veins coming up the side. I just, I don't know. I would love to say that I would be there because that's what I would want somebody to do. But the reality of it is sometimes people's need is bigger than what they really display or what they dictate.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if that need supersedes where you are in your dynamic, I don't know. I know married couples who have gone through cancer issues and either the husband or the wife gave the other person permission to see someone else because they knew that they were no longer able to perform. Um, that to me takes an amazing amount of strength in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how strong I am, you know, and I've been married before. I don't know how strong I am. I think that particular challenge will be the one to make me or break me as far as
That's big.
how long I stay in that relationship because I don't know.
For me, I think that you mentioned and you hit it on the head for me. You have a health issue, you know, and I don't have a health issue, but I have a healthy ass sex drive. Okay. We're gonna have to talk about the terms and conditions and go back over.
Ain't go.
I'm just saying, because the thing is, head is good and all, and y'all don't hit me or nothing, but I love the D. Like, I love it. Okay. Uh, I think head is like a good interim, to foreplay. But for the most part, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that level of intimacy. And I also feel like intimacy comes off different levels, right? But I need to come on that level. Like at least once or twice a month. I could have a maintenance man. Somebody who can keep me company type shit every now and then when I need that fix. Or vice versa. Because if this was me, because this is a man, and me knowing a man's nature, you know how they say that 20% of women got a man's nature, like, the high circle. I'm the 20%. So I would understand. I'm the 20%. So I would understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you needed to do that, cool, you're going to have to understand too. Now, if it's like a temporary thing, okay, we can work through that. Cool. I don't have no problem with that. But a permanent health issue, meaning I gotta spend, our drives increase the older we get.
The older we
You
get.
know what I'm saying? It don't really decrease. So yeah, we just gonna have to discuss the terms and conditions. That's I just feel like, and if this was a man, I would definitely give my man. It wouldn't even be a give my man permission. We just gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because people do it every day. Like, come on. Like, can we just, people cheat every day. People do. And I feel like a health issue is like a good reason to be honest. Like, come on, man. If you can't be honest, like, yo, I can't turn up, or I can't get wet. No, I have no desire to do it anymore. I think that is very fucking selfish to feel like you own somebody. First of all, that you got to give them permission to step out. Second, you that selfish that you would rather somebody be miserable with you.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to take somebody's joy away? That is joy. That is a known joy, endorphins, action, Jackson, packing thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of love and energy. Like, people thrive and live longer when they're active. This is a
Say that
fact.
again. The action orphan.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even remember what I said. It's an experience. We love it. Why? That would be so messed up for me to be like, nope, you can't. If you do that, I'm not going. Really? But I love you, and I'm telling you, like, I want to be honest. I don't want nobody else but you. But your joint don't even get wet for me no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, your joint don't even get hard. Like, it's okay.
And that's on action, endorphin, forfin.
That's on action packet, like endorphin, morphin. That's on life. That's on life, mommy. That's on life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a tough question. So first off, shout out to our first really great question of the year. That was a great question. But woo, yeah, that's a toughie though. You guys, hit us up. Let us know what y'all would do. What would y'all do if your spouse couldn't perform anymore? Send it to our DM, email us something. I want to know.
That's a good one.
We might even have to talk about a poly situation. Like, just that person that's what they, they did for. We might have to big love it up because Big Love had his old head wife. You know what I'm saying? that was the smart one, could do this, and he had the one in the house with the kids. You Molly the homemaker, and then he had that young thing that can toot that thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you might just need a balance, and it might be a benefit that you ain't even got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I just can, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Yeah.
And that's on Norfin, Forfeit, Morphin.
I try. I try for as long as I could, but yeah, I try.
I if the fact that you want me to try is like, damn,
I don't
you
feel like
you want me to
somebody
suffer?
wanting somebody to try would be selfish. I feel like in a marriage, there are certain things that you should be free to ask for. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm sick, nigga, don't fuck around on me just yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's a hard fact.
Oh yeah, of course
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
but
Like,
they're
I
talking
don't think
about
that's
like
too
a
much.
permanent thing.
But,
You ain't
but,
like ill where your
right.
body is. It's
But at
just
the same time, like I said, that kind of love, I don't, I don't even know if that really exists anymore. I don't know.
yeah.
That's wrong.
That's real though. I think it's another type of love that comes with that. That's not no regular run of the mill day to day. I think it's some extra to that.
Mm.
And whether or not you have the strength and the wherewithal, what my mom would say, whether or not you have the emotional bandwidth
Come
to,
on.
to really deal with that, I don't know if I do. I don't, and if I
I
did,
probably
I
could
don't know
do
how
it as
long it would
in my
last.
elderly years. I could do it in my elderly years.
I don't know.
Right.
I still want fuck to the day I die, so we'll see.
I know I do too. And I want to do that to you too. I want to like make you feel good and please you and do all of that stuff too. Because
Taking my teeth
again,
out
that
and all that.
yeah, I want to do all of those things. And I guess you're right because some people and some things are definitely worth the wait. Some things are definitely worth the wait, but a lifetime wait, I don't know. I don't know. That's just different.
Do you think that because we're younger is where this perspective stems from? Do you think that?
Yes. Yeah, I do think it's because we're younger, where the perspectives thing. Because there's a lot of people who are older, like there's old head men who don't even want nothing but companionship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want somebody just to chill with, build with, huh?
Because they can't.
Because they can't, right? But I'm
Right.
just saying, like, there are people and there are women who take high blood pressure medication and don't even have the desire to, that are our
Yeah,
age.
don't do anything, yeah.
And they don't have the desire to do it at all. I feel so bad for my home slice because it's like his wife won't, she don't, and she's like, you might get it once a year if I feel like it. Like,
Yeah.
and he got to be stuck. Yes, and he's stuck in that.
But they have, but you know what though? What makes me mad about women like that? They have things for women's libido, the same as they have Viagra, Cialis, all these things for men. They have stuff for us too that can be prescribed by your doctor. Like the
But you
fact
gotta
that
want to do it.
You got
that's what I was getting to. The fact
Yeah.
that women like that don't even consider or don't want to be pleasing unto them. Like that baffles me. One of my homeboys is in that same situation, and I'm sure he might get it more than once a year. I hope. But I was having this conversation with him, and he also has a health issue. However, that health issue has not diminished his sex drive, and so he's with a woman who, one, she doesn't even like her own wetness. I said there's layers there. Somebody needs to unpack this bitch in a minute. But I didn't have that time today. She's uncomfortable with her own wetness. However, once she got a little older and she's no longer as wet, now the sex is more uncomfortable. Okay. But she was already uncomfortable with it. And she's a squirter. She's already uncomfortable with her own body in that way. So now you fast forward and now you have this issue where your libido is down and you're drier. And so you don't, want to participate with your man. But here your man has this health issue where he still needs to feel like a man. He
Right.
still needs to feel like I'm still that dude, because this issue is now diminishing how he views and sees himself. So I'm like, how do you know what I mean? So he's willing to do whatever it takes to get you there, even though he's diminishing his capacity. But she won't do that same for him. She doesn't want to get help. She doesn't want it to get better. She won't go see the doctor, talk about her hormone levels. She won't talk about the things that she could try. She won't use lube. I'm like,
So what can he say? Like, what conversation has been had that can fix that? Like, has he said this can't work out? I need that, and if
he
he can't
said it to
provide
her
that, then
several times and has almost begged for her to please go get help for the situation so that their sex life can be back on track. Meanwhile, he flirting with everything moving,
yeah, because he's trying to get
hoping, hoping somebody will give him some.
he's
And
trying
ain't
to get
nobody
some
gave him none, poor baby. But it's like, I feel like you push a person to their wits end, and then if something happens, now you're mad. Like, but what is the
Yeah.
true expectation? What's the true expectation if you have the ability to make something better, you don't have a willingness to do so or a willingness to participate healthy in that a healthy sexual
You make the
relationship with your
person bitter.
partner, with your
So she's
spouse,
gonna
with
lose
your
her man.
long term? Now these people have been together 20 years. Like, come on now.
Somebody gonna want him. Is she
Look,
gonna be
Who,
mad at her
who's
fat?
supposed
She gonna want to drop it like it's
And
hot
that's
when
the
you
thing, like,
leave?
who's supposed to take care of that need in your partner? As a woman, I
y'all better be lucky I am who I am. The
I
married
don't
women,
feel, yeah, I would,
you don't feel what?
if my man displayed to me that he didn't want me in some shape, form, or fashion, or if he didn't have sex with me enough, or whatever the case may be, if he wasn't flirty with me, if he didn't just pat my butt when we walked through the store, like, I, as a woman, would second guess myself.
Yeah.
I would fall into some level of insecurity, questioning my womanhood. Am I enough? Am I not enough? Is it somebody else? Like, these are the things that go on in our heads. You know what I mean? Men have these same thoughts too when they're in serious relationships. So it's like, somebody can show you or make you feel as if you don't want me or you're not interested in me in that way. Like, it's leaps and bounds. So then if you take an add on, okay, now I got this medical problem and I might not have already been active enough. And now I got this problem and I'm just not active at all. So that's why I say it depends on the love, because I could love you to death, but my vagina gonna love this dick to life. So figure that out. Figure
Look,
that
I'm
out.
telling y'all, like y'all married women who are not satisfying your spouses, you best believe they out here. They're out here saying that they're unhappily married, that,
Yes.
that they're in a trap, that they can literally do whatever they want to because at the end of the day, you're not doing what they want to. And y'all are lucky because some of these guys are amazing. Great careers, good looking, nice size, work out, healthy, okay, willing to spend, ain't mean with their dollar. And I mean, they not mean on the eyes. Did I say that already? Look the fuck good. Okay. And y'all lucky I ain't who the fuck I am. Okay. I ain't that person because I'm honorable as fuck. Respectfully, once you tell me you're married, I'm no longer interested. I don't give a fuck what kind of person, what I don't care. The
Yeah.
moment you tell me you're married, it's just like,
Yeah, I'm not interested. I agree. I'm like that too.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, dog. Cause I mean, I can still see a value in you to do business, but don't let your approach be to try to holler at me.
Right.
If you know you're married, your best angle for a female like me is to find something else to be in common and don't try to holler at me. See other value, try to figure out another way to work with me or do something for me to get to know you and see value in you, because once you cross those lines, I can't trust you. You
Yeah.
gonna do this to your wife? I can't trust you in business.
You fake
I can't trust you to be a stand-up person. How
part.
much stand-up you gonna be to me than the person you knew for 25 fucking years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I hear you tell her, I am unhappily married and I want a divorce, but you won't give me one. But since you won't give me one, here's my new girlfriend, Keisha. That would be probably the only way.
That's fair.
Y'all living in the same household, because sometimes people are trapped in marriages. I get that. I can understand that, but I don't want to deal with that.
Mhm.
Like I don't have
Nobody
to.
does. That's just,
Like I don't have to, and I'm not.
But there's a
So
lot of women that don't care. So it's like
it is, and that's what I said. I said respectfully, I ain't the one.
right, you
I
just
care.
not the
You know what I'm
person. But
saying?
there's a lot of
Respectfully,
people that
that's
do.
because girl. Almost had me second guessing. I'm like, nope.
Lucky I was about to look like who you got over there.
You know.
Hey.
But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Oh no, I ain't got no action. Trust me.
Oh, but I'm saying like that's how you had kindly then like and we were all like,
yeah, like
how you doing?
He was
I'm
good.
that friend. I'm gonna speak to everybody. Hi, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, anyway, we gonna wrap this show up. T-Girl, you gonna close us out? Because you know you good at that.
Sure. What should I tell the people?
Tell us what you
Come
got
back.
going on. Come back next Wednesday.
Come back next
We'll be
week.
here.
I won't be here. However, the show will still go on. Okay.
The show will go on at the party. I mean at the show.
Yeah, at the comedy show. I
The show will
was
go on
looking at
at
her like, what? We will be in attendance. Come on, T.
The
Stop
show
playing with us.
show.
And let me tell y'all, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out here in the public how they did me dirty because they gave me all this whoop de whoop about how I couldn't do our podcast on our Wednesday. However, somebody else just did it without a problem. So y'all already know T Gray about the show all the
we
way.
gotta go up there and show our asses.
I'm going to show out. That's it. That's it. Top and bottom of that. I'm gonna show out.
They try to play with
I'm gonna show out, and that's gonna be that. That's
and you got your team with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna show out. I don't like that. I don't like people doing me dirty or thinking, oh, T not gonna find out. No. Yeah.
I got eyes and ears everywhere. Tell you John Wick of the streets.
So yeah.
But
so
anyway,
hopefully,
see y'all here.
guys.
See y'all here in 2 weeks because next Wednesday we'll be supporting our girl T Gray. And
I'm gonna just go live.
Yeah, what you got going on, Stiletto?
So I can say this now that it's only 2 weeks away. So 2 weeks away, April 28th will be the day before my birthday. My birthday is Saturday, April 29th. April 28th, I am finally revealing the relaunch of House of Stiletto. It is a really big thing. That is my baby, and I have been working on it for some time now. That's why I have the class. I put the class on pause. I put everything on pause because this is important for me. So look out for that. I got a lot of good stuff that is coming in and a lot of stuff that I'm working on. The allergies, the sinuses has been killing me, but like I said, one day at a time. And yeah, it's going to be a great, 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 great rest of the month and year for all of us.
Yeah, man, I'm here with it. I'm definitely going to probably take a hiatus at some point. But we'll talk about that more off air. Because I need to really lock in on my writing. And I feel like I just need to get away from social media and anything that keeps me tangible to it right now at this point. Because it's a huge distraction and it's no longer making me money like it once was. So I need to revamp. Now that my check stopped because nobody was talking about that either. March 16th.
I thought about you when I saw that. I was like,
March 16th. I got my last check the other day on the 21st. And actually, no, I get another one for the 21st because they close it out in the middle of a cycle anyway. But yeah, so I don't really have the I don't really have the need to do it anymore, or the grit to do it anymore on Instagram, at least. So I'm relaunching my podcast channel as well. Y'all see, I've been trying to mess around with the graphics and stuff like that. So I want to put more into that and more into my writing and creating content and just getting back to like that. I think we all need to take a hiatus at some point just to come back to the show, refresh, come back with a new look, a new glow, and everything else, and a new flow. Because I'm excited to see that all the things that we are planting, because it's springtime, so you plant in the spring, you reap in the summer, in the fall, it's gonna be a ball. We're gonna be up.
And I need all the followers to know. I need them to know, like, we all support each other outside of, and I don't want you to think like Illustrate is just what we do. That's just what we do together. We all have our own businesses. We are all mothers and full-time mothers, not no little funny shit. We all have a lot going
facts
on. So I know, sometimes you might see two of us, or we might not have a show at all. It's just because life is lifing, and we're just trying to get everything together so that, we can build our legacy and continue to prosper outside of just Illustrate as well. I do think that we do need to take a hiatus, but like I said, that's something that, we'll all talk about like later on.
I'm looking forward to it, because to me, what I'm saying, solitude is progression. Solitude equals success. People don't realize when you don't see somebody and they cocooning, man, when they turn into that butterfly, that shit is beautiful. So don't count us out. We still here, we still supporting, because the love is so strong off the camera. Y'all already know that we ain't gonna let y'all down on the camera. So we will see y'all.
When we're all worldwide, we still gonna come together and have Illustrate in our podcast.
Yes.
That's gonna follow each of us. That's gonna be 150 something.
Yeah, Illustrators fam. So y'all already know. We love y'all, love and light. See y'all here next week. Make sure y'all follow my girl at T Great Comedy to get all the deets, and click the link in her bio for your ticket sales. I'm telling y'all, it's worth it. And according to her, that 420 pre-show is going to be lit, literally and figuratively. So let's get it together. Let's all show some love into that. I cannot wait. The 29th, my boo is launching. Y'all heard that here. House of Stiletto. Here we go. Stepping into spring like it ain't a motherfucker thing. You see what I'm saying? So yes, and I'm getting back to my Ricka writing. Y'all check me out on Magical Podcast, DJ Stiletto. That's with a Y, 2 T's and an O, and we got to go. Bye bye.
I see what you did there.
I was born by the river, I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy, I was making that cat. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn up. Fuck.